Welcome to Banking Your Legacy. I'm Blake, and this segment is called Let's Talk. We answer your questions about IBC.
So what if I'm in a situation where, let's say I have a 401k, a good paying job, income's good, saving a little bit of money, have some credit card debt, I'm complacent, I'm comfortable, and I really see no issue with my financial life. How do you maybe help those kind of people see the situation for what it is, if they're comfortable in that?
To be honest with you, I don't. People have to desire change before they'll do whatever it takes to change. So I'm not here to convince anyone to do anything or to coerce you or make you believe in something. Change doesn't happen unless you want it to. And if you're okay with what you're doing, then that's great. That's the idea of the concept of being sovereign, of being free, right? That's why, living in this country, the United States, is so great. We have freedoms that maybe some other people don't. And I'm not here to make you do anything that you don't want to do. To the contrary, I only want to help you do something that you want to do, right? So more power to you. Keep doing what you're doing and have a great, wonderful, prosperous life. You can still accomplish that with what you're doing. It's possible. I don't think this is the only way to do things. There are many different vehicles that you could use to theoretically become your own banker. Because remember, what we're doing is we're banking something, and we're trying to find the best place to bank, to store this capital that we accumulate through our hard-earned efforts throughout our life. And you could do that by just buying real estate. You could do that by just having your money in a brokerage account and into different stocks. You could have that by plowing all the money you could into some kind of match and then leaving the rest of it in a bank account that earns a little bit of interest. All of those things are perfectly fine. You make the decision for what you want to do and be happy with the results because you made that decision. So if you don't want to do this, then there's nothing wrong with that. If somebody's comfortable, if you're comfortable with what you're doing, that's great. But what I will say is that we all should aspire to be lifelong learners. And we all should aspire to improve our current situation. We all should be willing to get better at whatever we're doing and find out if what we're doing is in fact what we believe it is. And the only way to do that is to be open-minded and continue to learn. Continue to expose yourself to new things. It doesn't mean you have to implement everything that you come across, but you test it all, you learn about it, and you figure out whether or not it's something that you should do. So I would encourage anyone to do that. And along that journey, I believe you will most assuredly come across the concept of infinite banking and the process of becoming your own banker. One way or another, you will. And many times, unfortunately, it may be based upon someone else's misconception of the concept or of the product, again, in whole life insurance. So I just encourage you to have a desire to learn in general. And I think along the process of being willing to learn so that you can be sure that you're doing things in the most efficient and productive manner, right? Why wouldn't you want to maximize the benefits that you can get from the hard work that you do every day that produces this byproduct we call money or currency or dollars? Why would you not want to do that? And somebody that has a 401k and somebody that is a good saver, somebody that does try to keep their debt down, that's somebody that would be interested in this concept because they're interested in learning how to improve and do better in their finances, right? So whether or not you decide to do it when you come across it, that light bulb will either come on or it won't. But at least expose yourself to the idea. Because what you're doing is exposing yourself to anything that may be able to improve your current situation.